are gay men who've come out of a vagina, but never actually seen one. And then there's the, or is it?
Well,
the ones that are the black American Express members, so to speak, are, the titanium ones. Those are men who were C-section babies, who never even got to come out.
They weren't going anywhere.
They weren't going.
They
never
said
have
no.
been.
When someone was saying, "Carol Ann, come to the light,"
I could be wrong
no.
I could be wrong about the system, but no. That's basically,
No.
But
my vagina story was basically an accident. Here I was at a bookstore on the north side of town, off of 45 North.
That bookstore is still open, bitch.
Is that bookstore still open?
Yes, girl.
Here we are at the back bookstore.
They're still trifling over there. They don't have computers, and there's no grinder over there, girl. They're still trifling with bookstores.
But, so here I was, walking up and down the halls. My cousin is on the other side getting his business going on because I was with my cousin. Because I was with my cousin at the time. I happen upon a gentleman who stops me in the hall and says, "Hey, you kind of cute. You want to come inside and play around?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?"
You had that much conversation at a bookstore?
Yes.
That's a lot, y'all.
I'm all about conversation.
But if you kids out there, you millennials who don't know what a bookstore is, girl, you missed out because they were fabulous. But there's very little conversation, and we'll get back to that in a minute because I have a little. I always have a story for everything.
Yes,
every occasion.
I need to finish this story.
I know I'm going to let you, but I'm just letting these girls know who don't know that this man had more conversation in that bookstore than I've ever had in my entire life in a bookstore. So, and yes, girl, I've been to a bookstore. I'm ashamed.
I once shared a booth with a man who wanted to talk social economics while I was sucking his dick. And it was the weirdest experience I'd ever had. But it was fun, and I enjoyed it because it was a story. Yes, we were on that tip. So I have had conversations.
I had conversations in a bookstore.
But my vagina thing, like I said, I went walking into his booth.
Yeah, I don't understand the correlation.
There is a woman sitting in the chair in the corner, and I'm like, so what's going on? My wife would like to watch me give you a blowjob. I said, okay, well, try the experience, why not? Laid back on the little bench, let him do his business. Next thing I know, his wife has climbed on top.
Oh, hell
and
no.
she has done her thing.
That's
and
a
I'm
game
like,
changer.
I don't know what's going on, but I think there's a vagina on my penis. I think there's a vagina on my penis.
Lord, you just said penis twice.
Yes, because I'm sorry.
Penis.
I'm sorry.
Joel,
in this case, I have to say it.
Joel,
but
we both know that I hate that word. So.
But nonetheless, there it was. And I'm like, well, I've had an experience with a woman, and I still don't want it.
And you still don't want it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
So when someone says, have you ever had an experience, I just simply tell that story. First of all, I love telling that story because if I tell it to a heterosexual man, the first thing they think is, what the hell is a bookstore?
Exactly.
Or they're like, oh, are you talking about the one on the north side? Or the one on this side or that side? Mm-hmm. Then I'm like, I know what's going on here.
Well, nowadays...
You're too familiar with all of this, but yes.
But nowadays, the only people who go to bookstores are people who are looking for sex. You're not... Back in the day, there were some people who are rolling up in there because they didn't want to have porn in their house because they have wives.
Yeah.
Or whatever. husbands or whatever who don't want them to watch porn. Don't want them to own videos and shit. Now, the only reason you're in a bookstore is for sex.
That's the only reason. You are not there to go buy a video.
Bitch, you're not buying a video. You're not trying to...
you don't need condoms. You already bought some at the little... Yeah, exactly. You already came prepared.
Yes.
You were prepared.
No, the only reason anybody would roll up into the bookstore on 45 near Telephone Road... Yeah, I know where it is. I've been there, and that bookstore's fabulous. By the way, it's huge.
I have never been to that one.
You've never been to that one?
I've never been to that
girl, it's huge. And let me tell you, I was there when I was 16 years old.
And I have to say that I honestly prefer the bathhouses more than I did the bookstores.
Oh, but I wouldn't darken any of those doors now because men are. Men. I'm a man now. I'm grown. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't have any business in no bookstore. And I managed to make it my whole life without so much as a crab. Bitch, I hope you don't think I'm going to roll up in a bookstore and suck a dick, some old sour, diseased-up dick. Not now. Because guess what? That disease wouldn't kill me. My mama would.
Yeah, exactly.
Years.
No.
But I have to tell you.
Not when I get social media. No.
Now
I can just go on social media.
My story about that bookstore.
And have it delivered to my front door. I love that.
Yeah,
I love being able to go on Scruff and Growler and go, tonight it's you. Hey, how are you? How are you? How big is your dick? How big is your dick? What time should I come over? Come over now. Boom. There we go.
I have to tell you my little bookstore story. I was going to bookstores when I was 16. And we were talking about how nobody speaks in bookstores. I wrote a poem about it in English class. Yes, girl, yes. And I wrote about how men have faces but no mouths. We speak with our eyes. We meet. No words spoken. Rooms are dark. Only lit by screens of light. Girl, my English teacher called me. You just
turned a bookstore moment into a moment. I went.
Well, my English teacher, Mr. Craig, who talked like this. Randy, I need to see you after class. I said, oh, okay. Girl, he said, I don't know what you're doing on your weekends out of school, but I'm really concerned about your poem. How concerned are you? And I was like, this girl's not about to call me out because she's the biggest queen I've ever met in my life. Up in the closet. She's probably still in the closet. You rolled up in a corner somewhere at her age. She better not be in. Miss Craig, honey, if you're out there, girl, you need to come out.
I think Miss Craig.
Oh, she's probably came out. Well, she was in her 40s then. That was 30 years ago. Oh, girl. She might be dead.
She might be alive still whooping it up.
She might be. I hope you're in a bookstore right now, girl. Get you some. Get some for me, honey, because I'm not playing around in the bookstores no more.
No, those days are over with.
Those days are behind us.
And I'm gonna be honest. I stepped into a bathhouse not too long ago, just because you wanted to. Actually, my favorite bathhouse was the Midtown Spa.
The Midtown Spa was fun because it was more dangerous and less pretentious.
Actually, I like the Midtown Spa because I love their pool. Oh my God, their
heated pool had a dead body in it for years, but they finally cleaned it. You don't remember the murky water days of that pool? They found a dead body at the bottom of that damn pool.
Okay, first of all, I probably wasn't there during the murky.
I was. I swam in that murky water.
Nope. Probably was not there. The worst thing that I saw in that pool was
a little dick.
Probably. That was probably the worst thing.
The shrivel factor, girl. Do you know the shrivel factor?
And at first you want to think, well, that is the pool cold? Because it's usually warm and...
that was a heated pool.
Yes, it was a heated pool, which is why I love that pool so much. So that was my favorite spot to go to because I love the pool. Now, don't get me wrong. I would take a walk up the stairs to the little back danger corner, they called it, the little dark alley back there. You walk through and everybody's grabbing your penises and all this other stuff.
Stop saying penis.
And
you know I hate that word.
Grabbing cock.
It was grabbing cock and grabbing dick and balls, girl. Just dick and
just
cock
dick and balls. Just dick, cock, and balls all over the place.
Ain't nobody got a penis up in a bathhouse, girl.
It was kind of interesting. But now to go to a bathhouse, it's like, oh no.
No, these queens are all on meth and coke and everything. You know, me and my friends literally, and I use that word.
You know what pisses me off, though, is that all these queens are on meth and coke and have the most fantastic bodies on the planet. I'm like, bitch, please. You should have 6 teeth in your mouth and weigh 95 pounds.
All they do is work out and do drugs.
How you going to come up in here asking me to do Special K or whatever it is that you want me to do?
Listen,
I don't know nothing
the only
about
Special K I like is the cereal. Thank you.
Yes.
But you know what? We used to go, me and my friend Robert, who I don't speak to anymore, and I don't know why, but that's another story. Mm-hmm. And if you ever listen to this...
You probably didn't want to say that on the air.
I don't care. Anyway, I don't care. Anyway, here's the thing. We used to go to the bars. Mm-hmm. By the end of the night, we would have an entourage of people that we had just met, and we would drag them all to Club Houston. And we would have gin and vodka in our gym bags. We would drink half of a Sprite or half of a Coke or whatever. And we would all go out to the pool and just splash around and have a good time. And then when it was time, one of us wanted to go and get their thing, their thing on. We would say, okay, I'm in room 220. Don't come past room 220. If you do, avert your eyes because the door's going to be open because I'm waiting for a dude or whatever. So, yeah, no. And we used to be there all night and then wake up the next morning and moon the traffic helicopters asses up on the floats, and we used to love that. Channel 2 helicopters just flying over. Hey, girl, how you doing? Yes, those were the good old days. And it's a shame.
I appreciate those days simply because when I look at the kids now, they don't have that stuff. They go straight to
They don't have as much fun as we used to.
Going to JR's and walking around JR's to see every bitch on their phone, and they're all talking to each other. The funny thing is, they're all on Scruff, Grindr, or Growler, talking to each other on the app, but they're not talking to each other.
Right.
I like the thrill of someone walking up to me and saying hello. I like the flirting and all this other stuff, but it's fun when you're...
And I'm good.
Social media is great when you're at home and you just want some quick dick and that's that's it. But you're out among each other. You should be having a good time.
I want more.
You should be having a good time.
Yeah, I want more than that. I like flirting. I like the dance, of conversation and will I sleep with him? Won't I sleep with him?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not.
Girl, I love thunder.
I know. I'm not.
Y'all hear the thunder? I love thunder, girl.
I'm not doing it in the back of a dumpster or what have you.
Oh no, honey, I don't do the two-room.
I love a thrill. I love the thrill of the chase, and I love the fact that when the chase.
Lose the lights, girl. Where's your candles?
I think we'll be okay, but I didn't even think we were even going to. To you listeners out there, we are...
we're experiencing, obviously, a thunderstorm, but you know what? If this bitch doesn't have candles, I don't know what to tell you.
We'll be fine.
We will not be fine without candlelight. I don't like sitting around in the dark.
We will not be sitting around in the dark.
If you don't have candles, we will most certainly be sitting around in the damn dark.
We will be just fine.
You better go get a candle.
We will be just fine.
Ah! Listen to that crack. Listen to that crack of lightning. No, I enjoy lightning, though. I really do. You know, lightning always reminds me of back in the day